What's up, YouTube? It's Chris from C-Dub Sports Cards, and today we are back with a different kind of rip. We're ripping something I've never ripped before again, but this time it's something I've never ripped before, kind of because it hasn't really... Okay. Tennis. Topps Chrome 2024 Tennis. The last time, to my knowledge, they made a tennis set before this was something called Net Pro, and I want to say Net Pro was like 20 years ago, and it had like a Serena Williams card, it had like Nadal, it had Federer, it had some of the greats in it, but I think that was the last time anybody made a tennis set. Now this year, I saw some people open up this, and there's another guy that I watched that is trying to collect the green parallels of everyone in this set, but this set hasn't really gone over very well, it seems, with collectors. It's a Topps Chrome tennis, and I was able to pick this up for $15. When was the last time you saw any Topps Chrome product for $15? I honestly can't say I've ever seen one. So, Topps Chrome tennis, we get 3 exclusive sepia refractors and 1 chrome refractor per box. Well, check it out. I went to GameStop, and they didn't have any of the big 3 sports or any soccer, so they had tennis, they had NASCAR, and they had hockey. Now, I used to open up hockey. Like the Jaromir Jagr rookie year, which I think was 90-91, and the Sergei Fedorov rookie year, which might have been the same, or it might have been the next year. And then guys like Pavel Bure. I was definitely buying hockey cards in the junk wax era. But when I got back into collecting the other times, I didn't buy any hockey. So it's been a while since I've bought any hockey at all. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I've watched nobody open this online. I'm hoping, I think you call it Celebrini or Calabrini. He was the Sharks' #1 pick, #1 overall. I hope he's in here. There's also a guy from the Flyers that's a rookie that's kind of ripping it up. It says we get 4 All-Star and Marquee Rookie High Series cards. Blaster exclusive yellow border parallel of the base set. O-Pee-Chee Hockey from Upper Deck. I haven't opened an Upper Deck product probably in, 10 years. Whenever they lost their other licenses was probably the last time I opened up an Upper Deck product. So we are getting way out of our comfort zone today. Let's check it out. We'll see what these are all about. Like I said, $14.99 for a Topps Chrome box. That seems kind of like a steal. I know it's tennis. I know some tennis players. I watch the majors with my dad. I know Carlos Alcaraz and Yannick Sinner are like the big 2 guys right now on the men's side. I know there's an American, I forget his name, that's cracked the top 10. And then on the women's side, you got Coco Gauff, who's an American. You've got Swiatek, who I believe is Polish. And there's some other players. We'll check it out. Topps Chrome tennis. I know tennis is not the biggest sport in America, but I feel that there's definitely tennis fans. And I feel that it's bigger, worldwide, kind of like soccer is, than it is in America. I know we have the U.S. Open every year, but I don't know how many tennis fans there are, and apparently they don't collect cards because this set has already, come way down in price. We'll check it out. Apparently there's all-time greats in here too, because here's Boris Becker, Monica Puig, Petra Kvitova, and our silver is Andre Agassi. He's an all-time great. I don't know if that's good or bad. I think Agassi had some cards when he played in the 90s. I think somebody was making tennis cards back then. I don't know if it was Net Pro. Like I said, Net Pro was the last one that I know of in the 90s that made any tennis cards. Or not the 90s, but about 20 years ago. And like I said, I know there's a Serena Williams card in there, and I think it's considered her rookie card. And I'm pretty sure Nadal and Federer are in there. Maybe even Djokovic. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't buy any. Andrei Rublev, he's a top 10 kind of player. Dalma Golfi. Emilio Nava. And then Andre Agassi Grand Slam champion. So 2 silver Agassi's and 2 packs. I mean, Agassi is like, pretty famous and well known. Like, it's probably not the worst guy to get. So apparently we have Grand Slam champion inserts. And like all Topps Chrome cards, they're bowed 7 different ways in a Sunday. They don't stack up very nicely. And of course, they take up more space in the box because they don't stack up nicely. I'm not sure why we haven't figured out a way to make Chrome cards that don't warp yet, but we haven't figured that out yet. Maybe we should ask AI to do it. Tatjana Maria, Andy Roddick, all-time great. Monica Seles, all-time great. And there's an Aces card of Sabalenka. So there's one of the inserts. Obviously, ace is when you hit a serve that they can't return. So it makes sense they did some sort of Aces subset. Sabalenka on the Aces. All right. Keep going. We haven't seen any of our sepias yet. Quentin Hollis, Rebecca Peterson, Layla Fernandez, and what does this say? I don't know what that says. Served, I guess. Alexander Zverev. He is a top 5 kind of player. I guess that says Zverev? I don't know what that says right there. Can you guys read that? That cursive? Is that Zverev? I guess. I don't know. It's a cool looking insert. Of a top 10, top 5, top 10 kind of player. So, it's not bad. Tommy Paul. Ken Nishikori. A purple. That's not guaranteed. A purple Chris Everett, numbered to 499. That's cool. And another silver, which is also... Oh, that's a sepia. Black and white. That's a sepia. Okay, so I think I missed that other sepia. So apparently all the sepias are chrome, which is fine. So we did get a numbered card. Once again, I have an all-time great and a fan favorite, Chris Everett. So that's not bad. And this is a sepia with a really bad, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got a really bad, indentation, pockmark, whatever you want to call it. So that's a sepia, and I guess all the sepias are silvers, so I didn't realize that. So maybe we didn't put all our silver, and that other one was a sepia. Michael Momoa, Iga Swiatek. There's Swiatek. She was the world's #1 for a while. I think she got passed by somebody, but I'm sure she'll take it back soon. So that's pretty good. Hingis, one of the all-time greats. And our silver, Tatjana Maria. Not the best silver. I honestly don't know anything about Tatjana Maria. Inspiration to working mothers everywhere. Greater success later in career, giving birth to her second child in 21. Oldest woman to reach the first Wimbledon semifinal. So she did reach a semifinal. But she's 34, so she's definitely on the waning end of her career. Silver of Maria. All right. I would have preferred a lot of other names, but it is what it is. Taro Daniel. Madison Keys. There's another American. Good player. Zizou Bergs. And our last sepia, Jasmine Polini. That wasn't bad. For $15, something different. Checking out some tennis players, but these cards are so warped. Jiminy Christmas. All right. So we got a silver of Tatjana Maria, Swiatek base, a sepia of Tamra Zidensek, a purple of Chris Everett, numbered to 499, served of Zverev, aces of Sabalenka, Grand Slam champions of Agassi. And then, Agassi was also our other black and white, our other sepia. And then Jasmine Paulini on the sepia. So, not terrible. I mean, the names were decent on the inserts. And we did get a Swiatek. No Alcaraz, unfortunately, or a Sinner. But we did get one of what I would consider kind of the dominant best three kind of players right now. Some people might throw Zverev in there or some other people, but I feel over the last couple of years, the guys that have won, the majority of the tournaments, those are the three guys and a lady that have been number one the majority of the time. So right now I'm calling them the big three. We got one of them. So here we go. O-Pee-Chee Hockey. Yeah, let's check it out. Like I said, I haven't opened any hockey cards in years. Probably 25 years since I've opened hockey cards, maybe longer. Yeah, when I moved away from the Bay Area and moved up north, there was no hockey fans up north, and to go to college, that's why I moved up north. And I just sort of stopped following it and stopped collecting it when I got back into the hobby a few times. So let's check it out. O-Pee-Chee 24-25 hockey. It does say we get 4 All-Star and Marquee Rookie cards. And I think it said there was something else we were looking for. Oh, Blaster exclusive yellow parallels. So let's check it out. Linus Ullmark, Connor Garland, Adam Lowry. Here's a yellow Marquee Rookie, Jet Lukanko. It's a rookie. Here's a purple of Pasternak. It's not the worst purple. Didn't say any. Oh, blue. I'm sorry. It says blue. Blue. I called it a purple. So a blue parallel. Another Marquee Rookie of Connor Geeky. William Nylander. And Alex LaFerrari. All right. Any of you hockey fans, if you happen to watch my channel, even though I haven't opened any hockey, if you like hockey and you know who the other big rookies are, please tell me down below in comments, because I don't know who they are. I have no idea. Like I said, I know we're looking for Calabrini, and then there's a guy from the Flyers, but I don't think that was the guy. The guy from the Flyers is like a Russian kind of sounding name. Jaden Schwartz, Sergei Bobrovsky, Chris Kreider, a yellow of Matthew Barzal. That's like a retro series. I don't know what year that is, but that is like a retro card. Jacob, I don't know what his name is. I can't read it. His head's behind it. Jacob Trouba. Trouba on the retro parallel. Tyson Forrester, Jake Sanderson, and Robbie Fabry. Okay. Yeah, base set retro variation cards they're called. So that was a base set retro variation card. I think it looks cool. They should have made the whole set look like that. Shane Gotsabari, Dustin Wolf, Brock Nelson, Alex Newhook, yellow Alex Kerfoot, Shamus Casey rookie, Eric Gustafson, and Josh Anderson. Jason Robertson, Frederick Gaudreau, Lawson Krause, Alex DeBrincat, yellow Quinn Hughes. I don't like how his head covers up the name. I believe that's TJ Brody. Yeah, TJ Brody on the parallel. Kevin Ball, Steven Stamkos. This guy's been around a long time and is a actually hasn't been around as long as I thought. Never mind. Oh, they don't have all his stats. Yeah, he's played over 1,000 games and has over 1,100 points. So they didn't even fit his whole stats on there. They're like, yeah, we're just going to give you the last 5 years. That's all you need to see. So what to say? I thought he's been around a lot longer than that. And he has. He has. Matt Beniers, Travis Sanheim, Jacob Trouba, Brandon Montour, Bowen Byram, yellow, Sergei Bobrovsky on the throwback, Chris Letang, J.J. Moser. So, yeah, I haven't really watched a whole lot of hockey this year either. It's kind of hard to find. I hear that there's a game on ABC this weekend. Maybe I'll check it out. I know they have like a game a week on ESPN, and maybe they're on like TNT. I don't know. They're all over the place. I can't find them. We don't get the local channel anymore. They went out of business. They used to do the Sharks games, so I don't know if they even have Sharks games broadcast anywhere. Jeremy Swayman, Philip Gustafson, Nick Schmaltz, Kevin Fiala, Tyler Seguin on the throwback, Cal McCarr, Troy Terry, Logan O'Connor. So, obviously when the playoffs come around, they'll be somewhere, and I'll probably watch some playoffs. And I feel that, their season ends right around the time the basketball season does, and basketball has like about 8 to 10 games left. So, hockey playoffs should be right around the corner. Evander Kane, Yegor Sharangovich, Paul Cotter, Dylan DeMello, Yellow, Quentin Byfield, marquee rookie Nikita Chibrakov, Claude Giroux, Jacques Roslovich. Yeah, hockey names. I'm not very good with hockey names. Definitely not names that I've heard before because, like I said, I don't really get to watch any hockey. Moritz Sider, Cam Talbot, Terry Bluger. Oh, this is a different color. We got a yellow, Sean Couturier. A red of Mackenzie Weegar. Okay. So we've got one red and one blue. William Nylander, All-Star. Jonathan Bergerin and Isaac Rosen. All right, last pack. I don't think we're getting our Calabrini. We've seen a few rookies, and we saw that one All-Star. I'm pretty sure those are our 4. So, no Calabrini. Leo Carlson, Chandler Stevenson, Joel Erickson, William Eklund, Mason Appleton, Darnell Nurse, too bad it's not another Oiler, E2 Ludstarinen, Colton Paracchio. So yeah, I'm sure I butchered a lot of those names. Sorry about that, guys. Let's check out our hits. We'll start with the hockey. I don't even really know if these are hits, but I kind of like them. So we got the parallels from every year this year. We got the Nurse. We got a red Weegar, probably not the best guy. Seguin, Bobrovsky, Brody, Tensuba, a blue of Pasternak, which isn't bad. Pasternak's a very good player. He has 700 career points in 600 games, so averaging more than a point a game, definitely on a good, track. And then Jet Leconco on our yellow rookie. So I don't know if that was good or if that was bad. I do know that I didn't see any Austin Matthews and I didn't see any Connor David. So I didn't really see any of the big superstar names. And I didn't see Calabrini and I didn't see the right flyer, I don't think. So I'm guessing that was a pretty bad O-Pee-Chee box. You hockey fans and hockey card collectors can tell me down below how bad of a box that was. Here's our tennis hits. Like I said, I thought we did okay on the tennis box for $15. I mean, a Silver Maria, a Schweitek, a Sepia of Zidansek, a Chris Everett to $4.99, a Zervev on the served, an Aces of Sabalenka, a Grand Slam Champions of Agassi, an Agassi on the Sepia, and a Paulini on the Sepia. So yeah, I didn't think that was too bad from the tennis box. Would I buy one again? I don't know. I'm not that big into tennis. There was nothing, groundbreaking, earth-shattering, anything like that. But for $14.99, I figured we'd give it a chance. And I think it beat the $24.99 hockey box. I actually do in terms of value. But anyway, thanks for joining me again, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. Much appreciated. Till next time, keep ripping and I'll keep watching. Thanks. Good night.